Coming up, three federal laws that impact every job you'll ever have, or until our AI overlords take over. It's next. Payroll isn't just about cutting paychecks. The payroll function affects human resources, accounting, tax compliance, and employment law. If you've ever experienced an incorrect paycheck, you know firsthand how important payroll is. The payroll process we'll study applies equally whether the payroll function falls under accounting or human resource management. Many federal laws affect the payroll process. We'll focus on three of them because they influence our work over the upcoming modules. The first is the Federal Labor Standards Act, or FLSA. This is the foundation of federal wage law. It sets the minimum wage at $7.25 an hour and lays out rules for overtime, record keeping, and even child labor, which you might not have liked as a 14-year-old trying to earn some money. It also includes the Equal Pay Act, which requires equal pay for equal work regardless of gender. More on the FLSA next week in Module 2. The second law is the Federal Insurance Contribution Act, or FICA. FICA funds Social Security and Medicare. The employee's portion is withheld from their paychecks. When you first had a job, you probably wondered who FICA was and why it was taking your money. Anyway, your employer matches your contribution dollar for dollar and sends the total to the federal government. This is not a tax. The total FICA contribution is recorded under your name and counts towards your future Social Security benefits. You might be someone who thinks working for the man is for suckers. So, what if you're self-employed? You, boss person, pay both halves under the Self-Employment Contributions Act, or SECA. More on FICA in Module 3. What if you don't have an employer and you're not self-employed? Well, that makes you unemployed. And the third legal topic provides support for people in situations like that. The Unemployment Tax Acts are safety nets for workers who lose their jobs through no fault of their own. FUTA, the Federal Unemployment Tax Act, funds the administrative side. SUTA, the State Unemployment Tax Act, pays the actual benefits. Here's the part employees love. The employer pays both taxes. Not a single dollar comes out of your paycheck for this tax, unless you live in Pennsylvania. More on FUTA and SUTA in Module 4. And that's the big three: FLSA for wages, FICA for Social Security and Medicare, FUTA and SUTA for unemployment laws.